What's up, guys? What's up? Malone tonight. Who's here? Who's gonna join us or join me, I guess, for tonight? We'll wait a few minutes, see what's going on. Who wants to chat? Do our usual check-in. Hey, Jason. Thanks for popping in. Yo. Lewis, here for a couple of minutes on my break. Right on, brother. No Sally tonight. She's actually out in Vancouver. So it's me, myself, and I. Actually, Marcus is home, and the dog, yeah, the dog is out cold behind us there. But yeah, so Jason, I'm doing double duties here. Usually Sally does the highlighting and whatnot, but we'll figure it out. Lewis, thanks for popping in, even on your break. Appreciate it. Brian, hey, what's going on, Brian? Noel, long time no see. We have to chat as well. Thanks for coming in. Say hi to D and the family. What else going on? How's everybody's week? We're almost at the end of the week, thankfully. Friday tomorrow. How's everybody's week been so far? I have a few things to chat about, some updates. Nothing earth-shattering. Freestyle as usual. And yeah, just seeing, so I don't have to repeat myself, just seeing if there's going to be more people popping in before we get into some conversation. I might even actually open the stream tonight. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a long time. So wouldn't be bad to maybe get a few people up on the panel if they so inclined, even for a few minutes, just to say hi. It's nice to see everyone, you know, checking in, typing, but it's another thing to say hello on the other end, or on the panel, I should say. Well, I guess I will start. So we had, what did we have? Last Friday, we had the Toronto Foxbody Club season finale. What an excellent show. I know Jason was there. Great show. We didn't break our record from 2 years ago, but there was still a lot of nice Fox bodies, a lot of new Fox bodies that I hadn't seen before. Not that I've seen every single Fox body, but I think I have a pretty good handle on, you know, all the local Fox bodies anyways. But we had 189 foxes show up. That was the official count at the end of the night. So that was pretty good. That was pretty cool. It was very well organized. Hey, Ryan. Ryan was there. Jason was there. Super Alex. These guys can both attest to what I'm saying. Excellent show. So much fun. A lot of great people. Community. You know, you can't ask for anything better. There was so many people just coming in. You know, around the community, and people even saying, you know, is there a fee? Do we have to pay to get in? And we were like, no, you can just come in and walk around. So it was great. Shout out to all the sponsors. There was a lot of great sponsors. I don't know them all off the top of my head. They know who they are and were, and they were great. I don't want to mention just a few and not mention everybody. So shout out to all the sponsors. You know, it was great. Because of that, they were able to provide, you know, a free barbecue. They went through a lot of food, drinks. It was pretty awesome. There was, yeah. What else? There was even like some free like goodie bags given away. You know, the DJing. There was a DJ, so shout out to Boomer. He was the only DJ, so I can give him a shout out. And yeah, even shout out to the Real Canadian Superstore. So the guys from the Toronto Foxbody Club. I thought it was a nice touch. I captured it. I'm still in the process of putting it all together. I have quite a bit of footage. There's quite a bit of footage to go through. So between myself and what Sally recorded, you know, then she of course pushes everything to me, and then I got to filter through it all. So there's a lot of footage, a lot of great pics, but I'm going to do my best to try to capture an overall snapshot of the show. Lewis, that's a healthy amount of foxes. Absolutely. 189 foxes. I know it's obviously not as big as some of these American shows, but you know, when you put it into context, the size comparison of you know, of the countries and whatnot, it's a great turnout. 189. We were hoping so 2 years ago was 214. We were hoping to break that, but that's okay. We were close. Ryan, yeah, it was a great night. 100%. Jake, hey Paul, hey Jake, thanks for popping in. Yeah, so I'm just working on that video, and I'm hoping to have that out for Saturday. I know I've had a couple people ask me about it, and I do my best. It's a matter of, you know, that's the hard part when making a video, as you guys know, and for some of the content creators here, filtering through everything, and you know what's a duplicate or what's not a duplicate, what's relevant, or not even so much on what's relevant or what's not. It's just I want to keep the video, you know, I could have made an hour-long video, to be honest with you. I have over 2 hours of footage and whatnot, but I want to get it down to around 20 minutes, and that's hard when you start chopping it down. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, come on, Paul. There's only 800 pics and 100 vids for you to look at. Yeah, no, maybe the other way around. Excuse me. Sally took a lot of vids herself. She's really helpful, as you guys know. She helps out tremendously with both long format, you know, landscape video, and doing shorts for me as well, capturing shorts. So I have so much footage, and I got to get through it all. So, but we do have some nice pics too, and yeah, they're really good. So I don't know. That's the tough part. We'll get it done one way or not. So, Ryan, what was your favorite car, or for the guys that were there, what was your favorite car? I know Mikey's Gomez's car was the best in show, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's your favorite car. So, what else? Tomorrow night we have, so the Toronto Foxbody Club, from what I understand for this year, that's it. No more meets. I know there's a meet tomorrow night for the local guys, back to the Mustang Friday nights Mustang meet. So they're going to have one more. I'm not sure if they're going to have another one, but the weather looks promising for tomorrow night. So they're going to do one. I'm not sure if they're doing a season finale. I'll talk to them more tomorrow and see what's going on with that. Got to reschedule D. He's the creator of the Be a Man Foxbody Club. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's a Facebook group there, and it's that's the name of the group, Be a Man Foxbody Club. And it's growing like a weed. It's probably one of the fastest growing groups in Ontario at the moment. Related to Mustangs, anyways, that I'm aware of. It's growing fast, really catchy. So I've been meaning to have him on here, and he was set and supposed to be on. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I had to cancel at the last minute. I had to take care of some family stuff that popped up, of course, at the last minute. So felt terrible. I'm like, hey, D, I'm sorry, I got to cancel on you tonight. And I think we were only about, I don't know, a few hours out from from it. And he was actually going to come in house. So he was going to sit down here, and I was going to try to do, I'm not set up for a podcast style type of interview, but I was going to try to make it work in that fashion. So I'd still like to do that and bring him in. I got some tough questions for him, and he's willing to answer them, or he's like, yeah, bring it. So I like that, and I'd like to have him back in to see what he has to say and answer some of these questions. So I've had people say, so I had that post up, the broadcast was up, people knew I was going to do that, and I had people sending me messages or questions for him. So of course I scratched some of them down, some of them not appropriate, and so those were of course scratched off the list, but I do have some great questions for him, so we'll have to get him back in. What do we got? So many nice cars were there. I can't think of just one. Maybe Joe's ocean blue 4i. That thing is beautiful. Actually, I got a really good clip of Joe's car. Actually, it wasn't me. It was Sally again. Sally got a really good clip of Joe coming in, and he was kind of goofing around with the car a little bit, just kind of like popping it, and you can hear the wastegate blowing off on the turbo a little bit. So it was a pretty cool little entrance. Yeah, he'll be happy. He's grateful when he's in the videos and whatnot. And him, Ryan, he's a super funny dude. So it's good. What else is going on? And that's tomorrow. Yeah, season's coming to an end. I usually leave mine out until about November. Usually I pack mine in November, and that's it. So I had a few plans for it over the winter, but we'll see. We'll see. I was going to clean under the floors. Sorry, I was going to clean the floors underneath. I'm actually going to move it. Right now it's currently up on the 4-post hoist, but the 4-post hoist, to clean the floors and whatnot, the ramps get in the way. So I'm going to shift it for the winter and throw it on the 2-post. And that gives me a little bit more room to work on it and get to it. So I may just clean it off and not actually paint it. I don't like painting in the garage in the winter. Of course, the fumes, I like doing that stuff when you can get a nice draft going through the garage, right? So I might just clean it up, and there's a big job to clean it up. Like for you guys that have seen the car in person, it's a pretty clean car up top. Underneath it's clean. It's just caked. Honest to God, guys, there's probably maybe a ½ inch of like undercoating after undercoating after undercoating, but I'm hoping it's just super clean under there. I'm assuming it is, because from the areas that I've just quickly wiped off, I can see the floors are mint. So I'm looking forward to that. But when you look at it right now, it looks bad. It doesn't look clean. It definitely needs some TLC under there. Oh, that will be good. Joe's awesome. Love that guy. He's a funny guy. Him and D together, those guys are trouble. What's in the pipeline for your next waffle? You know what? That's funny. I was thinking about that, and there might be a black coupe coming up for our next waffle. I'm gonna do a car, but we'll see. I like to give people some time in between the waffles. I don't want to, keep hitting them with waffle after waffle after waffle, because it does take some cash, and okay, your typical whatever spot is between $125, $150, but you can't ask that from people week after week after week after week, right? It gets hard. So I don't know when my last one was. It's kind of felt like it was about a month ago. So I try to space them out about a month apart. So we might be getting close to Jason, and it's more likely going to be a black coupe. Foxbody, of course. Ryan's got his eyes peeled. I know he's interested in getting in into a Foxbody again because you mentioned it. Downhill Daddy, what's up? What's up, man? Hopefully everything's okay. A couple guys just saying hello to Ryan. So, yeah, that's it. As far as the waffle, Jason, I think, I mean, the timing's still okay. I won't be doing any over the winter, not cars anyways, because you're going to get into, you know, with snow and picking up and this and that, it's going to be tricky. So this might be the last car one that I do, car waffle that I do. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on the weather and whatnot. So, and I would think a black coupe, I could get it done rather quick. Yeah. Yes, sir. Waffle. Where's the Aunt Jemima? Yeah. It's off the shelf now. Apparently, I don't know if this is true. Speaking of stuff being pulled, it was crazy when they pulled the Aunt Jemima. Apparently, from what I heard, I don't know if it's true, guys. I don't know if you tell me if you've heard this. I heard WD-40 is coming off the shelf in Canada. So, have you guys, for the Canadian boys in the stream, have you guys heard of that? I heard there's some sort of, they just announced there's some sort of whatever ingredient, chemical, whatever that does not, you know, meet some sort of Canadian standard after all these years, and they're pulling it off the shelf. So apparently, from what I've heard, it's coming off the shelf in January. Anyone else hear that? I don't know if I'm allowed. WD, what? Yeah, that's. I was told that by my friend Dave, who's millwright by trade, and he's in the know. He's in the know. So I haven't looked. There he is. Speak of Dave. He coincidentally just popped up as soon as I mentioned that. Dave, I was just talking about the WD. Hey, Dave. I was just talking about the WD-40 and what you had mentioned earlier today. So I was just asking the guys, hey, anyone else hear about this? So yes, I did mention that, Dave, only in Canada, of course, only in Canada. So, hey, Mike, what's going on, Mike's Garage? Might open the stream up for a bit. Haven't done that in a while, and there's maybe a couple guys here that will jump in. Yeah, and of course, if not, no biggie, no pressure. Maybe I'm gonna see if I can get Ryan to come in, or Ryan's never been in. What do you think, Ryan? You hop in if we open the stream? I'm just looking at the comments. I'm just looking at the. I'm looking to the left, and my phone's over here. And as I've mentioned to you guys before, the comments pop quicker on YouTube than through StreamYard here on my desktop screen. So, what else is going on? That's it. Okay, I know you guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy, and that's fine, but I was also considering waffling my notch off as well. So that's still on the table in the back of my mind. So we'll see about that. Mike's Garage. A couple guys just saying hi. La Falada. I would, but I'm already in bed. Mike, you got back from Power Trip, amazing concert, Metallica, Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses, cool, AC/DC, Judas Priest, and Tool. Then got COVID. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're okay. So Mike just saying, hey, Double D and Ryan, go hit the like button, everybody. Thanks, Dave. I always forget to ask that. Lewis, all right, fellas, take care, everyone. Gotta go. I'm heading down to Foxtober. Oh, that's right. Who's all going? Doesn't work for Sally and I this year, but we're gonna try for next year. Waffle coming in time for Christmas? Yeah, maybe. 24 the money. What do you tell insurance company when they ask if a car has been modified? General question? No, it's a good question. Well, the classic car insurance is they don't mind the modification, so I actually tell them everything. I tell them all the modifications. That's a good question, actually. Are you from Canada or the States? Because I can only speak to the Canadian side of the classic car insurance for us up here. But up here, they have no issue with it. I know most of the classic car, they're okay with all this stuff. The lowering springs, the exhaust, the superchargers. Canada. Okay, so I just saw so Canada. So perfect. So Canada, piece of cake. The insurance companies do not mind the modifications. I disclose everything because I don't want them to ever say, well, you didn't tell us about that, and you're not insured because of that. And the way the classic car that gets captured by the classic car insurance companies is you got to do an appraisal. The appraiser comes, you list all the modifications, and then that appraisal goes to the insurance. So generally, I'm going to speak in a general sense. Generally, they don't want, only two things are really most of those classic car insurance companies don't want. There is one company that will accept it, or one or two, but generally they don't want a nitrous bottle in the back. So they don't like nitrous, and they don't want a roll cage in the car. That said, I'm not sure about the nitrous, but I forget which company does accept the cage in the car. I do not remember. Trying to think which one it is that accepts it, because I do have some friends, they have cages, and their insurance company is, don't know. They do accept it. So hopefully that answers your question. That's a good question, though. Brother, you can't waffle your car. Maybe, Ryan. Sick as a dog for those who want to rock. We salute you. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Hopefully you recover quickly. If he's going to waffle the coupe, he's already got something in mind. See, Dave knows me. Dave knows me already too much. Haven't seen a War Admiral on any live streams. Does he still have the car? Yeah, he does. I see him on all over the place on Instagram and Facebook. So he's probably at the Foxtoberfest or whatever. That's I know most of them are already down there or traveling down there. So Mike's Garage. Yeah, I got that. Canada. Super. Don't mention horsepower. They will turn you down if you claim over. That's it. That's the other little one. Thanks, Jason. I usually tell them, whatever, 500. That's, for a street fox, that's usually where I'm around anyway. So they're okay with that. But if you have a super built one, then yeah, you got to be mindful of what your horsepower is. So that's an easy fix. Just turn the boost down and get you way down to 500 horsepower. So you're technically not lying, right? That's right. I'm on 4 pounds of boost. Yeah, 500 horsepower. I'm good. Good point, Jason. Thank you. Good evening, Paul. Hey, Manny. Good seeing you and Sally last week. Yeah, saw Manny again at the Toronto Foxbody Club. We mentioned it when Sally and I went out to London for Joe De Silva's Mustang reunion shootout. We saw Manny there, and then we mentioned it, and he came out, so it was great. Big Block 402. Hey, Paul, hope you're doing well, brother. Very good. Thank you. Thanks for popping in, Big Block. Downhill. A couple guys just saying hi to Big Block. People just saying hi. Red Rum. Mustang guys. 6501. What's going on? Joe and Anna, your ears must be ringing. We were talking about you before you came in. Mike's Garage, you need some scotch to knock out the vid. Yeah, we were doing that actually. Sally and I, we were doing, anytime we kind of felt like we weren't using scotch, we were using a moonshine. But every time we kind of felt like a little something, maybe a little tickle or whatever, we'd go have a couple shots of moonshine, and we never got it. Knock on wood. So. Joe and Anna, we were talking about Sally got a really good video of your car coming in when, as you guys were coming in, and when you were just kind of like popping the front nose and your wastegate was dumping when your wastegate was dumping and your car was sounding really good. So she got a really good video. It's going to be, of course, included in the video. So it'd be neat. You guys going out tomorrow night? Dave, I know Dave's going out tomorrow night. Ryan, you coming down? Don't fall asleep in bed, no? Mike's Garage, you need some scotch. Yeah, sorry, I already read that one out. Moonshine, even better, kills everything. Yeah. I had some apple. It was apple flavored moonshine. Woo, stuff is strong. Stuff is strong. So, what else? I knew there was something else. I did like that insurance question. What else? What else about those classic cars? They're very reasonable, very reasonably priced. They don't want you daily driving it, of course, because that's not the purpose of the car, and not many of us daily drive our toys anyway, so it's a non-issue for me. And yeah, it's great coverage. And the best part is it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed coverage. So if the car gets, hit, stolen, whatever, written off, you get the the guaranteed value back, or the agreed upon value back for the insurance. Jason, when you heading down to Foxtoberfest? Where are we here? It was an awesome video. Thanks to Sally. Did she send you the clip? Because she took one landscape, and then she did a couple other little upright. So I'm not sure if she sent you the one. Maybe she did. That's okay. That's cool. Then you've already seen it. I love Dave. Not much got dark on me. Just fixed my door handle. Got my 302 and C4 dropped in today. Oh, right on. I have a door handle to fix on mine too, actually. I love these little reminders. We can chat, and then people, just mention something, and it'll remind me of something. But the driver's side door handle on my notch, the spring or something, you can feel it's partially broken because it's really loose, and I feel like it's going to snap at any given time. So that's going to be a to-do over the winter. It's not that hard. It's a job. It's just more of a tedious job. You got to pull the door. I guess the hardest part, or not the hardest part, or where there could be any damage or whatever, is when you're drilling out the rivets. But I haven't done that, and then I don't use rivets putting them back. I don't know about you guys, but I never use the pop rivet to put the door handle back. I just do like a little nut and bolt again, but like a spade head bolt. What do we got? Zare's insurance was who I used. I use Echelon, Dave, but I heard Zare's is pretty good too. And most of them, somebody else mentioned that their insurance didn't want an appraisal, but I also noticed they were paying a much higher premium. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Leaving tomorrow. Okay, well, safe travel, Jay. Yeah, if you're gonna go live, I got you. If you're gonna go live from down there on Facebook, I got you on my notification, so hopefully it'll pop. Yes, she did. Okay, good. So about the video, I might go tomorrow night, Paul. Are you guys? So Sally's in Vancouver. I didn't I guess I talked about this earlier in the stream. So Sally's in Vancouver right now. She's coming in tomorrow night. So she's supposed to land around 9:30. So I'm gonna go to the meet, chat for a bit. I told her when she lands, call me. Now I'm gonna rip out to the airport, pick her up, and then if she's up for it, we'll come back. What's this? Get sentimental and you get the carcass of the car back as well as agreed value if anything happens. 100%. 100%. Nice seeing you as well too, JG. I use nuts and bolts. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's always good if you want to get them back out again. BBQ Mike, what's going on? And Noel Grundies. So I am, what was I going to say? I got the door. I don't have that many things to fix on the, so winter projects for the notch. If I do keep it, I'm going to clean the underside of it. I know it's super clean under there. It just cosmetically, it looks terrible, like with all the undercoating. It's just a personal, obviously you can't see it when the car's on the ground and, when you're at a show and the car's so low, and even if they lie down, they're going to have a hard time hearing it. I'm going to make a low exhaust change if I keep it. Car does need an alignment, the wheels off center a little bit. But I think those are all things next year. It does need new rubber, so I'm going to do the rubber and then I'll follow up with the alignment right after that. I figure a BBQ, I figured that's what you're referring to, Noel, the Grundy's insurance. So there was something else on my mind. I'll be honest, I didn't make any notes this week. So usually I make notes of little points and little reminders for me to talk about, or I did not make any, but it's all good. You guys can help me out. Need some help. Usually have, as you guys know, I usually have Sally. So Sally is excellent at creating conversation as well too. Anyone know anything about a Mexican 302 block? I have been bored over. What do you want to know about it, BBQ Mike? I think from what I understand from those Mexican 302 blocks, they're a pinch stronger than your traditional 302 block. So I know a lot of guys use them. What are you thinking of replacing the Fox with? Any hints? I think it might be time to try something a little bit newer, maybe a little bit smoother. So I've made no bones about, I love my Fox bodies. Fox bodies are there. I like looking at them. I appreciate them. But I'm having a harder and harder time driving them. Especially low. Like my car is pretty low. There's not much suspension travel, and those bumps hit hard. Sometimes hit hard. When it's on a smooth road, yeah, of course smooth. But when you got a bump, you watch out. Hi, Mustang guy. So a bit more nickel content in the block. Okay. GT 500? No, not that extreme. Like that's. Those are getting. Yeah, those are getting up there in price. I don't want to go there, but I don't know. I don't know. I really, I know. So this is by far one of the cleanest notches that I have owned. And I know that, if I move this one, it's uh, probably going to be very difficult to replicate or reacquire it back to this level. Not that it's a crazy level, like it's not like a War Admiral or a B notch level, not that level, but just all the stupid little headache stuff is done already, right? Built motor, 5 lug swap, Cobra brakes, exhaust, Holly HP um, computer, black interior car, you know, coilovers, like there's a lot of goodies in that car, a lot of goodies. Other than my my race coupe, my turbo coupe, that was a different style car. But as far as my street coupes, this one's definitely up there. How much more power can they make? Thinking of doing a 347. I can tell you, well, it's not how much more power they can make; it's how much more power can they hold. And I know a few guys that have pushed it out beyond the 500 mark. I know there's guys that have. I know one right now. He's making 600 at the wheel on a Mexican block. I've had a Mexican block myself as well. That was in the Reef Coupe, and that car was originally at 567 wheel horsepower. So they do hold a little bit more. That being said, I think really those things come down to setup, what kind of boost you're using. There's no question boost is much softer on the motor than a supercharger. So all those things come into a factor, right? Sometimes people don't understand, well, boost is boost. No. A supercharger is constantly pulling on the crank, right? With the belt, you're constantly pulling on the crank. Turbo, you're just using the exhaust gas. And that torque on the crank constantly, yeah, it adds up. So there, yeah, I mean, and really at the end of the day, the most important part is your tune. How good is your tune? And all these things help. What your girdles and all that stuff. All those little things help, but at the end of the day, some guys can push it out more. Some guys, let go. It's a roll of the dice, really, on a stock block, a Mexican block. But the Mexican will hold a little bit more, I feel. And I know a lot of guys. What's that? Shit. Mine in the Reef was not dipped or baked or something. I think they dip them or bake them or something like that, which also apparently helps increase the strength a little bit. I'll have to look at my notes. I had all the notes on mine. Can we talk computers? A9L with SCT or change to Holley Terminator X? Yeah, I guess it depends. Absolutely. Talk about whatever we want to talk about here, brother. A9L, I think A9L with your SAT is more than enough for a 500-600 horsepower car. If you're going to go beyond that, into your 7, 8, 9, 1,000, then then you want to look at your Holley Terminator X or your HP even at that point. I personally wouldn't do a Holley Terminator X. If I'm going to make that jump from A9L with the SCT, I would just go Holley HP, and you're good. You'll be covered there nicely. As far as computers go, it depends how far you. Yeah, exactly. Basically, echoed what I just said. So I agree, right? I agree. And I kind of see So for me, I always kind of see the A9L like that, 5, 6, you can go a little bit, well, obviously there's guys that go beyond 600 on your A9L, let's say even to that, whatever, 6, 7, whatever. Maybe you don't want to go any further than that. That in between range, your Holly HP, if you're going to be that, 7, 8, 900, then, if you're going 1,000 and over, then you might as well just jump to the Dominator, right? That's how sort of I look at it. What are you running now? What kind of power? I remember us talking. I know your car sounds really nice. I know you're making some good power, but how much power are you currently making? And what are you looking or thinking of making or hoping to make? I made on SCT 605 at the rear wheel. It's flawless. I know 605. Yeah, that was also 605 at the rear wheel 10 years ago. That was a lot of power 10 years ago. Today it's almost like standard almost. The 600 is still actually a lot of rear wheel power in a Fox. Never mind. Mine's got just under 5, and you just touch the gas and you're sideways. It breaks traction so easy, right? So hoping 500. You're good with the A9 now with the SCT. You're good there. Put your your mass air. Put your mass air in there and a nice mass air. Get everything dialed in. You can make that easily. That's almost almost common practice. Just hey, Paul and Sally. Sally's not here tonight, Brailford, but thanks for popping in. Just worried about the 30-year electronics. Well, you can always, yeah, I don't disagree. If you have an electrical gremlin now, sometimes those can be difficult. But listen, there's a lot of guys that are on 30-year-old electronics. And if you really want to, you can get your computer checked out and make sure it's running perfectly. And there's a local guy here, Frank, that is a whiz with them. Everybody goes to Frank to have their computers fixed, checked out. Yeah, so he can bring your A9L back to life, tell you if it's operating properly or not. So maybe you want to look up Frank. Frank Kaiser. Just message him on Facebook and he'll reply. He's well known for being the A9L whiz. Big Stick, what's going on, Rick? Hey, Paul and everyone, just home from work. Right on. Thanks, Rick. I'm on my own for tonight. Sally's out in BC, Vancouver for the week. So just thought I'd do my weekly check-in. But appreciate you jumping in. Ryan, 600 wheel and a Fox is plenty. Oh, yeah. 500. Like my reef ended up being detuned down to, we were making 512 rear wheel, 509 torque. 509 torque, that's pretty grunty in a Fox. Like that's, you can feel it. It's plenty in a Fox. Oops, sorry guys, I'm shaking the table. It's plenty, especially in a light car. Yeah, no worries, Belford. Rails, just saying. Yeah, I heard of Frank. Yeah, get Frank. If you're concerned about your computer, just send your computer out to him, and he'll tell you if it's good or not. A great guy. Brailford, a couple guys. Sublime, long time no see, my man. What's going on? Boy, I gotta do some catching up. Shit. Blessings from Hawaii. Hey, Joe. What's going on? How is the weather out in Texas? Thanks for watching. Well, thanks to all you guys for watching my stuff. But Joe's been on almost every short, commenting in every video short, so I appreciate that. So he came to mind, but I appreciate all you guys watching the stuff. Sublime, thanks for discussing. No problem, brother. Anytime, ask away. I appreciate that. I actually prefer when people create some conversation for me, especially with the freestyle here tonight. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks, Rick. Try. Sublime, what up? Okay, Brailford, so a couple guys just saying hi. I'm walking into the gym so I can keep up with Paul. All right. Well, I can't keep up with you on the bench. I never will. But I think the other departments I'd be okay. Back, buys. Yeah, bring the biceps. The other departments are good, but you're strong in your bench, Matt, for sure. So Rick is just saying hi to everybody in one shot, which is cool, and Sublime's there. What's the weather like in Chicago, Matt? Have a good training session. The other Matt, Barrelford, go for it, get it done. I can't train in the evening. I can't train more morning. I like to, obviously when I'm not working super early in the morning, I like to do it right in the morning, get it done. It kind of almost like, if I don't do it in the morning when I'm supposed to, I kind of feel like I get caught through the day. Okay, I get this done. Excuse me. I get that done and I move on, and then it's really easy for me to say, forget it. I'll do it tomorrow. Sublime, long time. You good? That's from Big Stick. I hate it this late, but it's the only free time. I get it, brother. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Not many days left of driving this year. Temps are going down. Oh yeah, they're going way down here too. Actually, today was quite nice. It was sunny, but the nights definitely have chilled right out. We've kicked the furnace on already, so we woke up one morning. I was like, "Ooh, how's this chilly willy?" So heat's on for the season, and that's it. The garage is better insulated than my house, believe it or not, because I got that all spray foamed after the fact, but it holds pretty good. Matt, doing okay? Thanks, man. I was actually thinking about opening the stream up tonight, but one thing led to another, and it's 9:53, and I'm just gonna go for the hour, Matt. So no real point of opening up for a couple of minutes, but I've been meaning to do that because we haven't done that in a while, and I know some people like that. And yes, it's always cool to, and I like it. Not just, I know that some people like it. I like it too. It's just sometimes with Sally and I here, we just go back and forth, and then the conversation in there, one thing, boom, an hour. So an hour goes by pretty quick. We're getting there already. Yeah, I would say, I looked at our 14-day forecast. Still looks pretty good. We're gonna meet tomorrow night. But the nights sure do cool off quick. Lamar, what's up, man? What's going on? That was a great video you posted, by the way, Lamar, of Neil and Danny doing his thing. Some great passes. He's got that car dialed in, so hats off to Neil. And he's got his suspension dialed in, and he can bang those gears with the best of them. No problem. You're ready for next season, Big Stick? Yeah. What are we for next season? What's on the agenda for next season? A big stick, Sublime, Brailford, if you're listening. Lamar, what's all on for next season? I know, Lamar, you're going to be getting that car January. You're going to be getting the your dad's Mustang in January. Is that right? We got Mustang guy. Yeah. Oh, yep. So people just saying hey to Lamar, Mustang guy. Yep. I like it. I like the little acronym. MG6501. Have a great weekend, everybody. I have to get up early. Most likely see you tomorrow night, brother. And you know it's at the other one, obviously, Ryan. The Mustang Friday night meet. So we'll see you there. I'll be there. I think they're starting tomorrow at 8. So I'll be there for 8 or whatever, 7:30, grab a coffee. So yeah, so get the 65. Yes, that's right. See, I remember. I got you, man. Get the 65. That would be cool. Take care. Thoughts on dry ice? It's pretty pricey. It is pricey. I know it does a great job, but I actually don't mind doing the old elbow grease. Jason, that's what I did on most of mine, including my turbo coupe, and it came out great. Yeah, it's a little dirtier job, but I kind of get, that you get that little bit of sense of satisfaction when, your car is filthy underneath, which mine is. And then you kind of wipe it down and you see a beautiful, nice little square and you're like, ooh, that looks nice. That kind of motivates you to keep going. And then you kind of see the squares finish. So I'm going to be going through a lot of degreaser, or a lot of rags. But I've been collecting all my sort of. I knew I had this job to do, so I've been keeping all my oily rags aside just for the initial wipe down, and then I haven't decided. I usually do a satin black underneath, so I haven't decided if I'm going to do a satin black or try something different this time. Maybe like a gray, the car's already a dark charcoal gray. It's actually charcoal metallic is actually the color of the car. So I did get the car scanned. I have a couple of videos that I still have to put together that I'm sort of behind, but I'm focusing on getting this Toronto Foxbody Club Season 1 out of my hair. Not out of my hair. I don't want that to sound in a negative way, just meaning it's so big, so much to do on it. That's sort of the hardest video, and that's better. That is by far probably the hardest video for me to put together. So I like tackling the hard stuff first. So I'm going to focus on that video, and then I'll work on the other ones, which will be easy to knock out. Yeah, so going back to you, Jason, that's my thoughts on the dry ice rags. I have the rags and some degreaser, and we're gonna go to town. Okay, later flying, Ryan. Yeah, see ya, Ryan. I'm sorry I got sidetracked there. Have a great night. Might build my first engine. Yeah, that'd be cool. Go for it. Lamar 65 fastback. Question for you. Not that I use it often. Sublime. And Lamar, when you getting that engine? No, he's getting a 65 Mustang big stick, and it was his dad's car, which he's going to be getting back, which is really cool. Coupe was straight 6 302 crate, T5 4-barrel swap done, and a few other things. Yeah, it looks great. BBQ Mike, do it. I'm just going to catch up here. Laugh aloud. It's extra protein scraping off the dirt off of the bottom. Take a little nibble every now and then. Yeah, for sure. Don't worry, I'm going to get your ass over here too. If you got nothing else better to do, we shoot the shit and we'll wipe away. Up to you. Okay, so Mustang guy, sweet. Soon, big stick, soon. Yeah, coming up for him soon. Okay, I have faith. Right on. Victor, hey, Paul, hope you're doing well tonight. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in, Victor. Appreciate that. Victor, the professor. What's up, bro? From Sublime, doing okay, buddy? You're doing well. Right on. Okay, all caught up with the comments, but where are we? I'm sorry. Sorry, Rick. I know about his dad's car. He won an engine for. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Do tell. Do tell. So he won a. What motor did he win? That's right, because he still has his GT. So and that one needs a motor. So things are looking good. Things are looking good for Mr. Lamar. He's going to be getting his dad's 65. He's got an engine here from that he won. How did you win that engine? So what was, give me some context. I haven't been keeping up clearly with Mio stuff, so I'm not gonna BS about it. Give me some context about how he won or what that was about. Okay, doing okay. Victor, big thing. Lamar, tell. Yes, do tell. Or somebody do tell. If Lamar doesn't answer, then somebody can fill in some blanks. Did he have I'm assuming he had some sort of contest or something, or what kind of contest? That's all. Just curious. I'm happy for Lamar. I'm just curious. And that makes sense to your comment, Big Stick. Oh, there's Miss Sally herself. She is saying hello. Hello, and my love, and everyone in the stream. Wow, hi, Sally. We are almost done. Sally had actually messaged me earlier. She's like, "Are you streaming tonight?" And I said, "No, not tonight." And then I thought about it, and I'm like, "No, I should stream just because Sally's not here. I'm going to keep the streams going. I needed to do that, and I'm glad I did because we've had some great conversation and whatnot. So we got the Hi Sally starting. So hi Sally, Pinks, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. And Joe saying hi, and Matt saying hi. So hey Sally, Victor. So more hi Sallys. Matt saying hi to Pinks. Pinks says hi to Sally. Are the shows done for the year? Toronto Foxbody Club show is done. Another little group still running. Maybe a couple more meets. Tomorrow is we're going to a show tomorrow night. Not going to do a video on that. I'm going to get some info from them and just. I want to go to a show and enjoy the show myself, and just hang out and chill and not worry about recording as much. I don't mind recording little shorts here and there or whatnot, but when you have to record to create a video, it's a different thought, right? So it's a different distraction in your brain. But so tomorrow is going to be, if there's anything super cool for a short, I'll grab it, and that's about it. But just want to enjoy the meet myself. As far as that, I think we're getting close, Victor, as far as videos, as far as shows for the rest of the year. So Big Sticks filling in, gonna provide some detail. Neil had an engine he got out of the Coupe parts car. Cool. He took it apart, rebuilt it. Lamar won on a stream. Right on. How was that done? Like, how did he win it, Big Stick? Just curious. I looked earlier and didn't see you on. Yeah, I've been starting. I was a little behind, and usually start at 9. Today was like 9:05, so I just needed a few extra minutes to get ready because I kind of scrambled to get it done or to get set up. So more hi Sally. So people saying hi to Pinks. Hi Sally. Hi Sally. Hello everyone. Still here at dinner. Hope everyone's doing. Sal, enjoy your dinner. Because right now you're what? It's 7:05 in Vancouver. So still much earlier for you there. So enjoy the dinner. Don't worry about sitting in here. That's a distraction at the dinner table. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sally, where are you at? She in Vancouver having dinner, work function. Oh, sorry. That was a good show last Friday. Great people, 100%, man. Glad you liked it. And it was great chatting with you again. Your car sounded wild when you started it up when you left. And by the way, Manny probably has one of the loudest Fox bodies that I've heard in a while. Oh, honest to God, I've heard louder cars, different Mustangs. I mean, Ryan here, Flying Ryan, he's got a really loud S550, but Manny's for a Fox body, that's crazy. It's crazy loud. Sounds great. Sounds really good. Okay, I gotta hop out, everyone. Have a good night. Well, holla at y'all later. Okay, Matt, it was nice chatting with you. Hope all is good. Chin up. Okay, thanks, brother. Thanks for popping in. Paul, it's been a little while. I'm pretty sure it was one on the stream. Okay, no problem. Thanks, Rick. All right. Just saying later. Good night. Good night. I should have a new video tomorrow if I finish editing it. Right on. Right on. That's the hardest part, eh, Pinks? It's so time consuming. I'm getting killed on this one for the season finale, mate. I put so much time in it. It's driving me bonkers. Pinks, night. Night. Sally, be safe. Later. All right, guys. We are at our hour mark. I like to keep the streams to an hour. I don't want to. It's still a work night for most of us. I don't want to keep you all too long. Maybe as the winter progresses, I might back off to 8 o'clock so that we're not going whatever. But that's it for tonight. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for always the ongoing support and the love. That's much appreciated. Victor saying he loved the short on Racing Jason car. Thanks, Victor. That was actually another short captured by Sally. She does a great job. She gets some really good angles, and yeah, I actually learned from her. Like I kind of try to mirror. I try to mirror some of the way that she catches the angles of the shorts, because she has different. She changes elevations in the shorts. She does a really good job. So that was her short, but Racing Jason, that guy's a legend. His legacy is going to live on forever, and that car is still amazing. Still amazing. Okay, good night, everyone. Just got in from work, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, everyone in the chat. We're just wrapping up, Mark, but thanks for popping in. I'm just going to say good night to everyone. Good night. Peace out, everyone. Good night. Thanks, Paul. Have a good night. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys all. Like I said numerous times, I'm saying it, but I'll speak for Sally. We truly appreciate all you guys. All right. That said, have a great night. And we'll see some of you guys tomorrow. Good night, all.